This is the 5-step framework for success with Amazon FBA. Now, it's a lot easier than so many people make it. They always overcomplicate the process. And this is the framework that I've used to get $1 million in sales every single year. We're on pace to do 1.5 million in sales this year. This is the framework I've taught dozens of others and have helped people build multiple 6- and 7-figure Amazon businesses with this framework. So if we break this down into 5 easy steps, we have step number 1, selecting the right niche. Selecting the right niche is super important. And now if you're starting out as a beginner, you likely want to select a niche where you have interest in or where you kind of have an understanding of it. Let's say you worked at a shoe store or you sold sneakers before. Might be a good idea to get into shoes and apparel just because you already have a knowledge of it. And then you can start to piggyback into different categories. Or if you're a mom who knows all the best snacks, it's a good idea to get into grocery. Or if you worked at an electronics store or you understand electronics, like that's something that you're good at and you like to buy new headphones and stuff like that, good idea to start in electronics. That's just a great example. Kind of pick what your interest is, and that is super important. You want to select 1 to 2 different niches in the beginning because otherwise you're going to overcomplicate it. You're going to be looking for anything and everything, whereas you can become a lot better becoming a master of one. So the second one is identifying winning products. Now, you have to identify the winning products because obviously there are losing products. You have to know how to identify the winning products. You have to go into the niche first, then find the winning products for the niche. Some of these tools we use to find winning products are the Keep a Product Finder. We use this tool to essentially dig into different categories and then find brands in that category, and then we find the winning products from those brands. So that's exactly how we go about identifying these winning products. And step 3 is gaining approval to sell those products. Now, so many people put ungating before everything else, but you have to find the winning niches and winning products first and then get ungating them. So that's a big misconception there is don't go ungating 40 different brands and you might not sell 30 of them. So it's a waste of time and a waste of money if you're getting ungated before you actually start selling these products. So get ungated after the fact. There's so many different retailers you can use. Winners Limited, Target, Frontier Co-op. There's so many different places you can get ungated with. So that's step 3. Step 4 is sourcing the winning products with the correct tools like the Keep a Product Finder. Now, I mentioned that on step 2, you need to use the correct tools. If you're just storefront stalking sellers and all your products are tanking, you've got to wonder why, because so many people just storefront stalk sellers and then they're late to the party. So you want to be using different methods like manual sourcing or Keep a Product Finder. Keep a Product Finder is one of the tools we use to manual source and reverse source and actually just find different products that are selling really well on Amazon. So there's multiple different filters we set, and that leads to us finding dozens of products every single week profitable. And the last step is ordering the correct amount. So many people mess this up. They don't know how many to order. They think they're ordering the right amount. They sell through their stock in a week, and that's the issue. And then they're afraid to go deep and buy a month or 2 months worth of supply. And I see so many people, not know how to. They can't really read a Keep a chart or read the Keep a Offers tab and understand how to buy the correct amount. And that holds so many people back because they're buying 5 to 10 units when they should have bought 50. And that's something that we always teach is like how to buy the correct amount of units so you actually scale properly, and how to use the Keep a Product Finder to find these winning products as well. So that is the 5-step framework. And my 2 students, Devin and Danny, have used this framework to sell hundreds of thousands in products. So Danny did 140K in his last month in April. And when he came to me, he was doing, I believe, like 5 to 10,000 a month. So just to see the growth, this is when Danny came to me all the way back at the bottom. We got to scroll back. Danny was one of my first students, but he went from 15,000 to 140,000. And he was running these exact same frameworks in order to succeed. And obviously he is just a massive success, and anyone can do it too. Danny is, just an average guy who put in a lot of effort and had the correct framework in the process. So he had the right framework for success. He was using the product finder. He was using manual sourcing. He doubled down on what worked, and he did 100K in profit within less than 2 years of selling on Amazon. So he is an amazing success story. And then we have Devin as well. Devin is a killer. He came to me last year doing about literally zero, actually. Came to me last year. When he started, he was just a great straight up beginner, and he got to 8K in his second month with us. And then he got to 50K in less than a year of starting. January, he actually had his best month of 65,000, 11 months into the game. And, he was just absolutely crushing it. In December, he did 40K, and he's been hovering around 40 to 60K in sales. And he's just absolutely crushing it. Within his first year, he has a multi-six-figure business. So, if you implement the right framework and you run the right play, there's no doubt in my mind you will succeed if you follow these 5 steps. And if you want to learn more about these 5 steps and how you can implement them in your business, I definitely would recommend checking out Then click the link down below in the description, and you can book a free call where I can give you some insights on how to implement these frameworks and how to succeed with Amazon FBA. If you want big results, you want that 6 or 7 figure Amazon seller tag in your bio or anywhere. Amazon seller, shit. So if you're struggling to find profitable products, or all your inventory seems to be tanking, you can't get the right margin, and this is definitely something you're going to want to check out. So definitely click the link below, and I'll sit down and chat with you and see what we can do to help you get to that 6 or 7 figure Amazon seller status. So hope you guys got some value from this video, and thanks for watching.